Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Cooley here. When I was growing up, I was a part of an organization called 4-H. It's a lot like Girl Scouts, but they have something very special that you get to do every year when you're in 4-H, and that is to be in the county fair. So every summer, at the end of the summer, I would get to go for a week and do different things in the county fair. And one of the competitions that I did was table setting. So every year I would pick a theme. It could be formal, it could be a holiday, it could be a color. And I would create this amazing table setting, and then I would get judged and win a ribbon depending on how well I did. And so as I would set my table, I would have all my supplies, and I would start with my plate, and I would carefully measure it from the edge of the table. It had to be so many centimeters away from the table. It had to be centered. And then you would put your salad plate, and then you would put your salad bowl. You would then continue on with a napkin and silverware. A lot more silverware than I ever use in a real meal, but you would have to put your silverware in a specific spot, and then various glassware. So as I would build this table setting, I would find that my most important piece that it was important to have correct was the plate. And that makes me think of the ministry that we are supporting in March as a group at Mayflower. We are supporting the ministry of Safe Haven. Safe Haven is a place where women and children go who are in abusive and dangerous situations. And they live together with other women and children while they figure out what their next move is and what their next step is. And one of the most important pieces of their day and of this program is the evening meal. Now, oftentimes when we donate to a pantry or to other organizations, we kind of go through our pantry and we give our canned goods, we give non-perishables, things like that. But for Safe Haven, we are going to focus on the power of a plate. Because these moms, they want to give their children a normal day as much as they can in the situation that they're in. And so one of the ways they do that is they have a huge kitchen, and everyone has their own pantry in their own area to keep their food, and they cook meals every night for their family. That one thing that they can control and that they can do for their children while they're going through these really hard times. So we're going to call it the power of the plate, because when we fill this plate with food, it actually a lot of times represents a lot more than the actual nutrients that are on the plate. It represents that we are able to care for those that we love. For the children, it represents that food that reminds you of home, that reminds you of those special times with your mom, and that make you feel safe and warm and loved. So look in the bulletin and in the e-news for the specific items that we're going to ask to fill we are going to fill the pantries of Safe Haven, but we're going to do more than just fill the pantries. We're going to be creating meals for them to fill their plates, because in the power of a plate is home and love and care.